Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am so excited to be here with you and sharing this time with you. If you are taking a moment to take a listen to my videos, you will know that right now we are in a process of allowing others to understand who I am and how I got to this point of being an intuitive life coach and meditation coach. During my meditation this morning, and which I have been practicing meditation for over the past 11 some odd years now, and it has completely been very beneficial to assisting me with understanding myself better, being more aware of who I am and the world around me, and being very mindful of how I deal with things and handle things and communicate and engage with others, around me. So during my meditative moment, the question that I was posed to explain, usually it's a question that comes from what a lot of people might be going through, some aspect of their life, right? Something to help them, to assist them in navigating their lives. And for me this morning, I was posed with the question, what is living a life from A to Zen? And I immediately opened my eyes and said, I guess that's something that most people would want to know. And so the one of the things I would like to tackle with this right here is to explain what living a life from A to Zen truly means. And for me, my belief has always been that your outer is always reflective of your inner. What you're seeing and what you're experiencing and what you're drawing to you are going to be things that are very reflective of your inner frequency, your inner emotional state. Emotional is a little too wishy-washy. I guess I would say it's definitely reflective of how you are internally. It's your inner compass. It's your inner moral compass. It's your soul desires and what they would like to experience and what they're giving back to you to help you do things that are of your greatest good, that make you feel good, that help you follow your passion and all of those things. And through my life, I've had to learn a lot of different lessons that have led me to understand that very fact, that your outer reflects your inner. And I know that, think of it from a health terminology, right? You are what you eat. You're not only what you eat, you are what you read. You are what you listen to. You are what you watch. You are the people you surround yourself with. And all of those things will affect you internally, thus drawing to you those things that resonate with what's happening on the inside. So living a life from A to Zen is becoming extremely aware of that belief. And it is cultivating an environment internally and externally that coexists, that what's the word I'm looking for? I'm becoming a little lost for words here. It is cultivating an environment that is conducive to your every possible fiber of your being. Everything that I am, my furniture, the clothes I wear, what I watch, what I listen to, all of it is very much conducive to how I feel on a soulful and inner, and when I say inner, I mean INNERgetic level. So going from A to Zen is to find peace and joy and self-love in everything that you have and that you do and that you experience. And that's not saying you have to go to the extreme to go live in some mountain in a cave. No, it's just you find those things that keep you at a sense of peace and joy and self-love. So going from A to Zen is completely being aware of who you are in your world and making those adjustments to keep you at that frequency, at that vibe that feels good to you. And one way to always feel good about who you are and what you're doing is to ensure that every day you are showering yourself with self-love. You are loving yourself more. You are making those soul-honoring decisions that will help you cultivate and create that particular life you've always wanted to live. So, again, if there was any way for me to truly try to sum it up in a nutshell, going from A to Zen is merely ensuring that your inner and your outer is reflecting a space of love, joy, peace, and abundance for you always. And I am such a firm believer of that belief. And I've seen it work in my life. I now help others so that they too can begin to live a life from A to Zen. And it's working. It's working for them. It has been working for me. And I invite so many people to get in on this belief. How can you do that? Is that even possible without being a monk or being a nun? I live life. I enjoy things, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when it's time to, throw on the 6-inch heels and the stiletto nails and, have the face beat, I can do that too. That is still who I am. But I can also throw on my rain boots and my gardening gloves and go sit out and dig my hands in the dirt and still feel just as confident and still find just as much passion in what it is that I'm doing. I'm very, very selective of whom I'm dealing with on a daily basis. I am very, very selective on what I'm watching. I'm very selective on what I'm reading. I have to remain at a certain level on my day to day. And if I'm fluctuating a little bit, I'm human. I have my moments when I feel like, I really want to cuss this person out, but I don't do that. I check it. I want to see, why is this bothering me, so that I can, adjust and I can understand and I can handle it better. I'm not going to sit there and just let somebody talk to me the way they want to talk to me. No, I'm definitely not saying that. But what I'm saying is, when you make those soul honoring decisions, you will let that person know this is unacceptable. And if they're not willing to see your point of view or understand, you have the strength and the confidence to say bye-bye. Period. So living a life from A to Zen is merely finding out and identifying who you truly are and how you truly want to live your life, and the peace and the joy and the love that you want to make sure you are existing, you are vibrating at on a daily basis, where your moral compass is set to. Think of a radio, right? When you're tuning and you're seeking and you're searching to what you want to hear at that moment in time, what feels good to you. It's the same thing. And I believe, you with that belief and coupled with meditative practices, you become more mindful and more aware. So we're going to go on this journey, and it's been a wonderful ride for me thus far, and I hope that it'll be a wonderful ride for you as well. And I invite you and I welcome you, and I am excited to have you go on this journey and transform your life from A to Zen. I am Kenya Zandrowicz. You can say it with me, Zandrowicz. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Visit my website at knyzandrowicz.com. Take a look around and let's begin to transform our lives to the ones that we have always desired. Thank you.